Welcome back to another video about you here. I have Bakari Jame and Lucky Child, and we are back here with the poultry that we covered about a year ago. Is it up to a year, right?
Yeah,
About
almost a year now.
7, 8 months ago.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, so we were here to know about this poultry farm that they've been doing here for a while. And there are a few things that we missed, so we wanted to come back here because we ourselves are interested in poultry, and a lot of you, I'm sure, are interested in poultry.
Sure.
So we understand they are doing two different kind of poultry systems. Inside this building, they have this cage system where all these chicks are in the same cage or are in the cage. They are not moving freely. And over there, you have another ones that are moving freely. So we wanted to understand the difference between those two, especially in terms of managing the farm, because we understand that managing farm can be really complicated, especially in poultry.
Sure.
And I'm sure a lot of you want to get into poultry, but you don't have the management, you don't have the right skills and the right personnel to help you to start your farm. So we are here for him to help us to know more about these two different types of poultry farming.
Simply the way greetings to my people down there, African brothers down in abroad, down in Europe, African brothers, simply the way, big up to my African sisters, simply the way, day to day, we are in the heart of Gambia, down in Fonyi, simply the way. The big man himself is here, he will let us know a lot, and then he traveled to Ghana, simply the way, but he want to stay in the Gambia, do it, as we always say, intro yourself to the four corner of the world.
Hello, viewers. My name is Bakari S. Jame. Thank you, Abaji and Nice Gambia, for coming back here again. Like he rightfully said, almost some months ago, almost a year ago, they have been here. We did a video and we talk about the poultry system and the banana plantation we are doing here. Like he said, there are people there asking about the poultry system, wanting to know more about the system. So, like the first video is just an introduction. So they wanted to come here again and know more about the system. How do the system go about, and what kind of system we are using. Like we said here, we are using two different types of poultry management system: the deep litter system and the cage system. We started with a deep litter system. It is less costly. As a starter, we start with deep litter, and as it goes, when at least cash flow come a bit, we invent into my cage system. As it now, we are into cage system, more of cage system than deep litter.
Okay. Can you tell us the difference between these two and which one is easier in terms of managing the farm? Because I understand a lot of people want to do poultry, but management is their problem. Yeah.
Yeah, like deep litter is easier to construct in terms of monetary aspect. But when it comes to management of like bird control, disease control, cage system is far better than deep litter system. And that too, if you consider, like you said, that you are not going like deep litter system, building a house will cost you less, and the equipments as well, the equipments you use will cost you less than the cage system. But when you go far beyond that, profitable making, and if you want to make high profit, and if you want to like be resistant to disease and other stuff, cage system will be preferable to that. Yeah, cage system, like disease control is easier in cage system. Like the birds are in the cages, they are not on the ground, so disease that can be transmitted through like a person or through material from one place to another, that will be preventable in cage system because they wouldn't have much contact with other stuffs. But like for deep litter system, even you, the farmer, can carry it. Your movement from one place to another can carry that. But while they are in the cage, that will be like very less if for you to have that. There will be lesser chance for you to have such disease. Maybe unless viral disease through airborne diseases like that you can have that through that. Yeah, and profitability as well. Like if you have a house of the same capacity, it can take more birds in like if you have the cage system than the deep litter system.
Wow.
Yeah.
I also understand your brother was explaining to me like just by feeding. Like if a bird is sick, sometimes they will not be feeding. So going around, you can even identify that okay, this bird is not eating, or maybe they are eating.
Yeah.
Maybe that is to identify that they are sick. And one thing also is you'll be able to identify whether the bird is producing egg or not. So
Sure.
for each cage, you will know how much you are expecting and how much is producing. So
Sure,
you will be
sure.
able to identify how much eggs supposed to be produced and how much is not produced. So you'll be able
Yeah.
to identify quickly which bird is not produced and you can replace it as well, or
Yeah.
maybe take it out and sell it. So he also told me that when a bird is sick with a cage in a cage system, you can easily identify the bird, take it out, and then separate it and give them medication before they transmit it to another. Can you
Sure.
tell us more about that?
Yeah, like I said, this is control is easier in cage system than this. Like if you notice, like some certain diseases, like viral diseases, they can be transmitted, and even diseases like coccidiosis, they can be transmitted. So if you have not detected that early on, and the bird is sick like 2 or 3 or even one day, and moving around within the flocks, it will it will transmit it to other birds.
Definitely, yeah.
Like, but if you are if it is in a cage system, it can only be transmitted, like if at all it's like the physically contact transmitted diseases, it can only be two birds,
Okay.
because it is in two, it is in a cage whereby only three of them are there.
Yeah, yeah.
So only, it can only transmit it to only two birds. So whilst if you see that, you can remove even 3 of them, and that will save you a lot from. Or if not that, if at all it is in the deep litter system, you may never know. Before a day ends, it may even get contact with even half of them. Even it get contact with one that one to also get
Oh,
contact with another
definitely,
one.
yeah.
So before the ends, the disease may even transmit
Definitely.
through the whole flocks.
Yeah.
So
Simply the way, as they say, traveling is part of experience, is part of education. I have learned a lot from him, whereby I don't even been to school or university to learn it. So it's part of education. So simply the way, as we do it always, we will drop up their number in case I know you will be in need of advice. Just dial them, contact them. They will give you best advice out of the rest. Because what I learned here is pop-up, is superb, because we are planning in December or January we will be starting our own poultry farm in Lamen, nice Gambia garden, simply the way, and you will also learn a lot from us. But simply the way, dial them number, talk to them live and direct, you get the advice from them. Don't dial Abaji, don't dial Lucky Jar, simply the way. Dial them.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And
yeah.
now, you wanted to say something?
Yeah, as we said, if you had watched the first video, we have said that we brought the cage from
Yeah.
Ghana.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah, like if somebody may even be
Yeah.
wondering,
Yeah.
the cages are not
In
produced
fact,
in
I wanted
Gambia.
to ask that question. Like, if
Okay.
because I checked around in the country, I cannot find a cage like being sold here.
So yeah.
So how do you get yours, and how easy is it to get it to the country?
Well, like my bro has contact with some factory, one of the company at Ghana.
Is it where you learn? You learn because I
Yeah,
understand you went to Ghana to learn this.
that's
Yeah.
where we have been to. When he
Okay.
was getting contact with communicating with them, we decided for me to go there and at least learn of some from the farms and within even the cage where they produce the cages. So that's when we build a contact with them. Yeah.
So you have like easy contact. So if somebody wants to have a cage system, they cannot get it here. Can they come through you, or do
Yeah.
you have any cage that you can sell out? Because I
Yeah.
understand you have a lot of cages.
Yeah, absolutely. We are in link with them. Yeah, and we are term as a partner for now. We are partnering with them. Yeah. If anyone out there want to buy or want to have cage system, you can link us. We have connection with them. Anytime we link them, you can easily have it.
Oh, that's super.
Yeah, because like it's a bit difficult to transport it here. Though transportation is the difficult thing here, because
Yeah.
it came by the road
Yeah.
and up to Ghana. But at least now we have experienced it, how it goes about. So it will be easy for you to get through to us, to them, and access it to us.
Definitely.
Right now we have a cage from them, which is is on sale.
Oh, you already have one that you're
Yeah,
selling.
we have a 1 kg
Wow.
here, which
Okay.
is on sale. Yeah, about 10 sets. which can take about 1,800 bahts.
Wow.
Yeah, we
Okay,
have a
that's a
cage
big
that
one.
can
That's
take
a big
1,800
one. Yeah.
bahts.
So everybody had that. Make sure you get that cage from them before somebody will take it away from them. Because normally wherever we go, people will be rushing to get stuff from that particular business.
Sure.
So make sure you contact that number. The number will be on the screen so that if you are interested in that cage or you are interested in any advice from them, you can get in contact with them and they will help you out. And make sure you get that cage. Clear that cage before somebody else. If you are interested in it, make sure you dial their number and get that cage from them.